Here's our little calendar. 4 days till Christmas. And fitting to my personality, we still got the Halloween wax melt cups or whatever, because I don't know if I have a Christmas one or not. I think I have a Santa one somewhere, but heck if I know where it is. It's still smelling good. We just change out the little things here, and so it's a pumpkin with a snowman. Here's all of our scents. So these are awesome because they're from Yankee Candle, and you can get these different scents and change them out for the seasons or whatever. This one's apple and sweet fig. This is one of our favorites. The one that's smelling right now is sparkling cinnamon, also one of my favorites. Take a whiff. Here, can you smell it? Oh, it smells good, doesn't it? Sorry, you can see it's been spilled a little bit from when the kids have done it. But anyway, what you do is you just, I'm not gonna try to make a mess, but you don't even take, like, you put the whole cup down in here. Like you just take the top off and put the cup in and you turn it on. And it melts it and it smells good. And I think you get 20 to 30 hours. So we just run this one all the time and switch it out every couple of days. Like when we notice we can't smell it anymore, we just put a new one in. I have one downstairs that's on a timer that I just click it on for 3 hours at a time, and it will smell up my office. And then when I leave, it will cool back down. So I get more days of it. We have one in our room that I do the same thing, which I probably need to go turn on just to give our room a little freshness. But anyway, these are my faves because they don't have any flame. I don't have to worry about fire hazard. Even if you get it on you, it's not hot enough to like burn your skin. I mean, it'll be hot, but it's not going to burn you. And so anyway, all right, 4 days of Christmas. Vlogmas day 8. Good morning, Wood fam. This is day 8 of Vlogmas, and it's about 7 in the morning. And today is my first day off for Christmas break. The reason why I am up at 7 o'clock in the morning on my day off is because somehow, I don't know how, but JP did not know that I was off today. So, and I always text him when I wake up and just he gives me a hello text to wake up to in the mornings because he leaves the house about 3:20. And, excuse me, he called me this morning because he had not heard back from me on my reply text that I always give him when I wake up. So he was worried that I was going to be late to work. And he was like, I don't want you to be late to work. And I was like, I don't go to work today. I'm off. And so he's like, I'm so sorry for waking you up. I did not know. And so, anyway, since I was already up, I was like, well, I'll just, I'll make some vlog videos and I'll take a shower because this is not happening all day today. And, so I'm gonna just treat this like a regular work day, but instead of going to my work that I don't care to go to, I'm gonna do work that I love, which is my One Happy Widow stuff. I'm gonna work on my website. I've got a few surprises that I'm working on, some little projects that I'm working on that I haven't had time to. So I'm gonna do all that stuff today, and you can come along with me. I'm also going to upload day 7 that was supposed to be uploaded yesterday that I didn't get to because I was too tired. So anyway, so today I'm jumping in the shower. I'm going to fix all of this. And then I'll give you a little tour of the fireplace / television / console area that I described yesterday that JP is working on for my Christmas present. So stay tuned. Okay, out of the shower and dressed. This is my hair that's still wet and has all of my spray stuff in it because my hair is so thin that I have to put thickening spray and volume spray and mousse and all the like 7 products in there just to make my hair feel like it's more than 10 hairs up here. So I'm about to, I'm going to put on some makeup, which I don't even normally do when I go to school anymore, just because it's not that I don't care. Maybe it's that I don't care. I don't know. I should care enough about me, right, to try to put lipstick on this pig. But I plan on making several videos today, and I'm trying to look the best that I can. And so I'm going to put on makeup, and I'm going to fix my hair, and I'll be back. Okay, this is as fixed as I get. Makeup on, I mean, I can put links down below to the stuff that I use, but I am not a beauty queen, and I'm that person that has one set of makeup. Like, I don't have a palette of colors. I have one foundation, one blush that I happen to use on my eyelids too. I have one mascara. I have one lipstick. I just have one. It's either on or off. So that's how this works. I need to get my 20-year-old daughter to show me how to make some, you know, some eye makeup that is for, I guess you call it hooded eyelids, you know, for women way over 40. So that maybe I don't get that droopy eye. I don't know what to do about this under here. That I think is just stress and tired and age. Can't really say that I am too worried about it because it's not a beauty channel, so whatever. Anyway, hair is fixed. I haven't really said this out loud, but I am trying to grow my hair out one last time before I turn 50. Mostly for JP, but just because he's like, I always wish I knew. I'm like, I've never seen you with long hair. I wish I knew what you look like with long hair. My hair is really thin, and so it looks thick because I put all that stuff in it, but it's also because it's short. But since it is growing out, I'm going through some weird phases where I don't know how to fix it. Some days it looks okay. Some days it looks like crap. I'm trying not to have it look so sleek and like style. I'm trying to go with like the messy look, but unfortunately sometimes I can't tell the difference between tousled, I don't know how you say it, like messy and just not fixed. So I don't know, like, I don't know if I'm pulling this off today. I'm so not fashiony, guys. I've also stopped coloring it, so this is the natural. I'm going natural, which I thought was going to be a lot more silvery gray, but I guess the only gray I'm getting is like right, let's see if you can see it, right there. All my gray just kind of sits right there. Now it's getting covered up. So anyway, this is going to be it for today. I'm about to go take you out to the living room to show you our little project that we're working on. Stay tuned. So we don't have many ornaments on our tree because we're lazy. So the one, I mean, there's a few that have been pulled out and put up here, but when JP first took the tree out, he only put up this one for Dallas. He put up this one for me because I'm such a big Georgia fan. And he put up this one for Carter. And he put this one up for himself. And that was it at first. And then I think the kids have sort of dug around in the little thing and like just picked a few out. But we're not huge ornament people. Like, we just like, I mean, this one's a cute one only because it has that 50s vibe. And so, I mean, I think that's kind of cute. I'm kind of like all in on the Christmas decorations or pretty much none. And so I just like the tree and the lights. And I'm good. Like, I'm totally good with that. And like these lights, are they built in? I don't even remember. Yeah, I think, yeah, we just bought a pre-lit tree. So you just plug the darn thing in. You don't have to mess with putting the lights on, taking the lights off, tangling, untangling, or whatever. And I think there's different settings, or you can do them all, you know, glistening on and off. And I think they even might have white, but I'm not a white light person. I'm a colored light person. I really like the colors. So, okay, so on to the living room. Kind of excuse the little messy things. Okay. So, this fireplace looks like what it did when we moved in. And they were like, yeah, we've hardly ever used it. But it works just fine. It did not work fine. It would not even cut on. It cut on for a little tiny bit after we had one of our friends come over and mess with it, and it lasted for about 10 minutes, and that was last winter. And he was like, yeah, this is either gonna fix it and it'll be fine, or if it stops working after I leave, that means you need a new fireplace insert. So that means we need a new fireplace insert. It's a totally propane thing, ventless, so we don't even need a chimney. Like, it doesn't smoke or anything like that, but it just doesn't work. And so it's just here for decoration, to be honest. And I love me a fire, and I haven't had one yet. So I asked JP for a fireplace for Christmas. So, and instead I decided to get him a fireplace for Christmas. So here we go. Here's our fireplace. This is the little piece, the insert that's going in. This is the log thing pieces, you know, that go on top. And then it was like $300, I think, something like that. And then underneath there is a television mount that I got on Black Friday. It was like really cheap. I think it was like $28 or something. It was pretty cheap. I think that's cheap for, I don't shop for TV mounts very often, so I don't know. So this, which looks like a jail cell here, this was, I wish I had before pictures. I might be able to dig something up somewhere, but this was like a recessed cabinet, and it had a little sliding tray with a TV on it that could slide out. And then it had 2 doors that could just, you know, close together. So you could just have, look like cabinet doors when they were closed. So you couldn't see the TV when it was back into the little box, and you could just close the drawers. The problem is the television, the biggest television that could fit in there is this, which, you know, this house was built almost 20 years ago. So this TV 20 years ago was a big one. But today it's like the smallest TV in our house. We have a much larger one in our bedroom. And so when we come out here and we're sitting all the way across the living room and we pull this thing out, it just seems like we can't see anything. So we decided to close up this hole. And so JP had ripped out all the doors and the tray thing or whatever, and he pulled all the trim out from here, and then he took those boards and he, I guess, framed it. Is that what you call it? So he's done that so far. And then there's the piece of wood that he's already cut out to fit perfectly in this square right here. So he's gonna put that on. But before he puts it on, he's got to go into this back here. The outlet. I don't know where it is. Oh, I guess that is it. That little box right there. I don't know anything about electricity, guys. So he's got to take that and see, this is for all the cable stuff or whatever. We don't use cable, so we're not even worried about that. But this is the outlet where you would actually plug the TV in. So he's got to pull it out of the wall and like move it and cut a hole here and attach it to that thing, so that we can have, and then put like an outlet cover on it, so that we can, he might actually have an outlet cover already. I don't know. Let me see. Nope, that's just a fireplace key. All right, anyway, so that's what's got to happen. And then he can put the wood on, and then we'll have to buy a TV because we don't have a TV. And so then we can mount a television right up here. So it can actually be as big as, you know, that whole area right there. So, and, you know, since we're on Vlogmas, here we go. Here's our stockings. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care. I made these on our first Christmas out of some glitter glue. And so we still have them. So that's JP's and that's Mama's. And it looks like some dirt or something has got on there. I don't know. These are like Dollar Tree stockings. There's Carter's and there's Dallas. Like, this is about as, oh wait, there's something in there. Oh, he went and put her dang gifts in there already. Doggone it, that's supposed to be for Santa. We gotta take those out. Okay, there's Dewey's flag, and the sign that I bought for the kids, because when we first moved in, JP's daughter bought us a sign that said the Donnells. And my children are not Donnells, and so they are Bennett's. And so I bought a sign that said the Bennett's, but he didn't put it out there. He just put it in here, so that's for them. So anyway, and the Love You to the Moon and Back, that was a sign that Dewey bought for me because that was his saying. He used to say to me all the time, love you to the moon and back. Like that was just his thing. And so those flowers are the last flowers that he bought me for Mother's Day. He ordered them and had them delivered to me for Mother's Day the month before he died. And so they are dried beautifully, and they just sit just like that. And they will sit there until they either disintegrate completely or until I die. And this is one of my degree certificates, but like I'd really like for it to be moved into a more fancy frame. So I think JP's gonna work on that for me. So that was my, I don't know if you can even see it. Let's see. There we go. Thomas University Education Specialist from in teacher leadership from Thomas University. So specialist is a special degree that's just for education majors. Most people don't know what it is or have heard of it. It's past a master's but before a doctorate. So it's sort of like the halfway point between a master's and a doctorate. So there you go. Here's one that Dewey had made for me for my bachelor's. That was a really nicely framed one from University of Georgia. And so that was my Bachelor of Education in Social Science Education. That was the one that got me to be a teacher. So it was my education degree. Social science, and basically it was history. And while we're up here showing off stuff, this is a picture of the UGA auxiliaries, which are the flag girls, the baton twirlers, and the dancers. We call them the Georgettes. We actually call them the flag line, the majorettes, the Georgettes. And that was all together. This was in 1991, I believe. So this was the girls with the red tops, or the flag line. I'm one of those girls. The girls with the white tops and the black bottoms are the Georgettes. The girls with the white tops and the boots are the majorettes. And then we had this girl who was what's called a feature twirler. So she did her own little baton thing. So this is me right here. I know it doesn't look like me. Let's see if we can, I mean, I don't know. And I had my dang eyes closed. So I don't know if you can see. Can you tell that's me? I had long hair and bangs. I was this like 18 in that picture. Those were the good old days. Those were the days. As Ethel would sing. I think that's how it is. All right. Anyway, on to edit. So that's my Vlogmas for today. Day 8. And we'll go ahead and get this loaded up. Merry Christmas. Do you hear it? It's a beautiful sound of coffee brewing. I have no idea what happened here. Maybe this cup is not dishwasher safe. But it's a large one. And so when I make a 12-ounce cup of coffee, it doesn't overflow. And by the way, I put 2 of these in my cup. So there you go. It's my morning ritual. This just happened. I was trying to pull cereal down off of the shelf. This dang thing came down. And guess what? Whoever had it last didn't screw the cap on. Because if they had, it wouldn't have spilled out everywhere. Looks like dog food, but it's not. It's crunch berries, and they probably need to be thrown away anyway because it was like this much in the bottom, and they've been there forever. And to be honest, this pantry, I mean, this is about as organized as I get ever, guys. Okay, but look, something is rotten in Denmark. I don't know what it is, but something stinks. So there's something that has been in here for far too long. There's a foul and mysterious odor coming from somewhere. And so now, before I go downstairs, I'm going to have to figure out what it is. I have a feeling there's some onions down there. I think that might be the culprit. So I'm going to start there. Okay, I'm just going to end with like a little funny story. Look, so I'm looking down here. Hold on. Yeah, I'm looking at my bag, right? Got my backpack. I have my headphones, my earbuds. And one of them was missing this little blue thing right here. Like I pulled it out of the pocket and this little blue cushiony thing was missing on one of them. So I decided to clean out the bottom of my bag. And so, teacher stories, right? So I pull out a calculator, a cube, a couple chargers, some empty Ziplocs, some dry erase markers. This was not in there, but some sticky, some little sticky tabs or whatever. Another charger unopened, and look at this. And for some reason, I was never able to find something to write with. I got 99 problems, but a pencil ain't one, right? Teacher stories for real. Pencils, highlighters, pens of all colors. Probably nary a black one to be found. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh yeah, yep, even a black one. And of course a red one. And pencils, you can tell I'm a math teacher. So there you go. I don't have to buy myself more pencils because I just found the mother load. Happy Vlogmas.